back at the show. Look at the way they do that. They wrap the whole building. It's just crazy. Let's go inside and see what's new. Testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, so today we're talking about audio. No, we're not. I'm just making sure the microphone works. And there it is in all of its glory. Let's tap. Let's see the focus. Woo! So we started off with the Canon booth. They have a band playing so you can get some shots if you want to test out a camera. They had the C400 there. That's their new camera. Has an interesting body style. Then we were at Insta360 for a little while. They have a big booth with a lot going on. Osmo, which was DJI. They kind of just showcasing that maybe the Osmo line is their more consumer brand. And then they have DJI is more their professional brand. I'm not really sure how that's working. But they did showcase their Ronins, they had some guest speakers, and even their LiDAR and some of their bigger rigs for cars. Look at that, the Ronin 4D sitting there gloriously on the side of a car. But DJI has all the stuff on the inside of the car too, all the monitors and controls. We're stopping over at Red where Nikon was. They got their new Red Komodo with the Nikon mount. That was interesting to see in person. Of course there's a B&H booth, and B&H has some demos, people, as you can see, boxing. And then they have camera setup so you can go behind the camera and see what it would be like if you were filming a boxing setup. They've got all the cameras. They got Blackmagic, Sony, Canon, Panasonic. Let's talk about some lights. Godox had this huge balloon type light. I feel like that was the theme of NAB, is who has the bigger light. I mean, look at the size of this thing. Kind of fun. Nan light was right next to Aperture. They were showing off, again, who had the bigger light. Here we go, here we go.
Why don't they have hard bars in the US?
This thing is huge. What do you think it's at? 1%? On to Fuji to see some cameras that maybe haven't seen in person or are kind of hard to buy. I've never seen one in person.
But then also come for the Bird Festival in August in Tucson, because they have the most.
Back at the spot. Today we're having Chipotle. Whoa! Gotta have that lunch. We'll go chicken. It's a lot of walking, but it's fun. I love it, but it feels good to sit down. The Adobe booth is pretty big. They have their suite of softwares on display. You can ask questions and see demos. More on that in tomorrow's video. There we go. This is the reason we're here. Small rig. Small rig had some product announcements. They had guest speakers releasing each product. Here it is. Here's that new tripod. Oh! Just up. Oh, nice. Now I understand the size difference. Look, so 155, the 212. It's bigger. It's a lot bigger. Oh, look at the little 50. Nice. So now batteries are becoming waterproof. How cool is that? Look at these new straps. Man, Small rig is rocking it. And sometimes at NAB, you get things that aren't even video related, like this little robot dog. It's fun. So small rig's been kicking it. Whew. Now the tough part is we gotta go back to the North Hall, which is on the other side, because the South Hall isn't until tomorrow for us. Right? Gotta stick to the plan. We shifted a little from the plan, but now we're back on the plan. Whatever that means. Now at the Tilta booth, they had this really cool battery charger solution, we'll call it. What it is it's a charging case for batteries. You just plug in the case, but all the batteries mount inside, and all 4 batteries will charge simultaneously and give you a light readout so you know which one is charged and which one's not. Nomadic had their new bag colors on display, kind of a sand clay color and a dark green in all the normal Peter McKinnon bags. So we have the DJI battery, we have the Aperture battery. Look at this thing. It's the size of a car engine. Woo! Anton Bauer packing the power. Now the last thing we did before we left was hang out at the Insta360 booth. They had a really cool AI tracking gimbal that just uses your phone's native camera. Got a little demo on that. And then really that was it. It seems like a short day, but really we were there right at 10 and we left when they closed the door. They pretty much pushed everybody out at that point. Then we went to dinner. Oh, this is for the B&H after party, which we'll be attending tomorrow. So not only is there NAB during the day, but we're gonna NAB into the night. Let's see how that goes.